I'm sure we've all sat in an audience waiting for a presenter to get their PowerPoint show started. They're fiddling around, getting more and more stressed. The audience is getting more and more bored and frustrated. But it doesn't have to be that way. There's a little known PowerPoint feature whereby you can save your slideshow as a slideshow on your desktop. When it comes to run it, you don't start PowerPoint, you simply double click on this icon that's on your desktop. It goes straight into your slideshow. It's the professional way to do it. It's what audiences want, and it's what you should want, and it's what you should be doing too. And here's how to do it. Hi, so this is how you can run a presentation without actually starting PowerPoint. So it's nice and slick, your audience don't get bored, you don't get flustered, so you can concentrate on your talk. You see PowerPoint's not running. I've got the icon down the bottom right here, but it's not actually running. And here's the presentation that I've saved as a slideshow, and I simply double click on it, and you'll see within a couple of seconds it's straight into the slideshow. Nothing to do with PowerPoint running. And I can move through that in the normal way. And then if I have a speaker coming after me, I've linked this presentation to her presentation, and you'll see I move over this logo, which is where I've linked it to, but it can be anything you could link it to. Click, and it opens her presentation. She goes through her presentation. On the last slide she clicks, and it all ends. Really, really slick. It's exactly what you should be doing. So I'll show you how that works. So in PowerPoint, so here we are in PowerPoint, and here's that show that we just looked at. But when I saved it, I did File Save As. So I'd saved it originally, but I did File Save As, and then in here, instead of the normal saving it as a PowerPoint presentation, I saved it as a PowerPoint show on my desktop. I'll click Save. It's going to say it already exists. Do I want to overwrite? So I will. And then as you've seen, it's on my desktop. I double click, it starts straight away. You don't see any of this extraneous PowerPoint screen. The other thing I'd done on that was I'd linked this icon on the last slide here. I'd linked this logo to the next presenter's presentation, and to do that, select whatever you want to be the link. So that logo in this case, insert, and it's an action point. And I did action point on a mouse click, hyperlink to other file. You can hyperlink to different places in your presentation, but I said, in fact, other PowerPoint presentation. No, I did other file. And what we'll do is we'll find that as quickly as we can. And it was this one. And it asked me which slide I'd like to link to, so the first slide makes sense. I'll click OK. I'll save that again, gives me the chance to reiterate how you do that. So it's File Save As, whatever name you want, as a PowerPoint show on the desktop. I'll click Save, and yes, I'll replace it. Then I'll exit PowerPoint and just show you that again, how it works. So back at the desktop, double click on that icon, and boom, there we go, straight into the presentation. And then get to the last slide. I know I've got my colleague Karen speaking next. Her presentation is linked to this. Move over it, say something to the audience about my next speaker's Karen, and here's her presentation.